All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, Jackson Jobe. What do we have on him?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Edge of the zone for a strike, and we're underway here this afternoon. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Margot. And there's one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Cody Bellinger in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next pitch is outside. One out, bases empty. That one misses. 3-0. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
Pickoff throw. Bellinger dives back. Judge, in his 9th season, hitting 3rd in the lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Fought off foul. Bellinger goes. There's a ball. Throw, safe.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Bellinger over at second, one down. Just missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. And that one in the air center field. Kreidler settles under it. Out number 2. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And another ball.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Just missed. Austin Wells in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Fouled off. He was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Stays alive. There's a swing and a drive. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Austin Wells digs in now. Fastball for a strike.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Second and third, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to the bottom of the first. Yankees won. The Tigers coming to bat. Back at Comerica Park. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Luke Weaver.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Yeah, the batter now, Justin Henry Malloy. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 2 strike.
Popped in the air, left field. Dominguez makes the grab, 1 away. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Andy Ibanez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Weaver He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Right through there for a strike.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Spencer Torkelson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
He goes down looking. Tigers fail to make any noise, and it remains 1-0. And we're back. Top of the second. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Joe back to work. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses, and quickly one away in the second.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Oswald Peraza in the box now. No balls and a strike. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
That one fouled off. And that skips into dirt. And that is out of play. On the ground, right side. And it gets by him. Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 1. In there at the knees. It's 0 1.
1 strike.
Chases that one upstairs.
0-2.
Ball one there.
2 strike.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Cody Bellinger waiting to hit for the Yankees. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Kreidler under it. And that is that. One left for the Yankees. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Manuel Margot. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Lifted in the air, right field. Calls it in, and there's one away. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. That one's upstairs, ball one. In the air to left center. Grisham trying to get there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Two balls, no strikes to count.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is down low. And there's the automatic.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Clips the corner. That's strike 2.
3-2.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Tigers are shut down there. They're down 1-0. Back here in Detroit, now it's the DH, Cody Bellinger. So Cody Bellinger went as a 4th-round pick by the Dodgers in the 2013 draft. How about this, though? His final year in high school, he hit just 1 home run. Fastball for a strike. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? And that gets down for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
It's Aaron Judge now. Judge rips that one, and foul ball.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Gets it to first, and one away in the top of the third. And the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Whoa.
Fouled off left side.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Tapped out in front of the plate. Throw on to Torkelson, and they got him. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Check swing called strike. Strike one. Runner at third, 2 away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. And that just misses.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Austin Wells on deck for the Yankees. Gets a piece and stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. The Yanks lead 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the inning, here's Baez. And here it comes. Strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Chisholm calls it in, and there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's the center fielder, Ryan Kreidler. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And next up for the Tigers, Zach McKinstry. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Ball.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-2.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail here 1-0. And we're back on to the 4th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Tarek Skubal getting loose out there. Olsen also throwing. And that's way high. And that is ball 1. On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Dominguez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering is downstairs.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And that skips in the dirt. Good eye in that spot. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That misses, and the count's full. And he walked him.
4, take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Grisham in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Throw to first, and he dives back in safely. And that drops in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Peraza around third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're midway in the 4th. Yankees 1 and the Tigers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Justin Henry Malloy. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ripped on a line. Dominguez makes the grab, and there's 1 away. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a ground ball. Goldie takes it to the bag, and a couple of quick outs. Here comes Torque to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often, so got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Outside low, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Down in order go the Tigers. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Reese Olson on to pitch here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Bellinger up to hit. A walk, and he's also singled. Runner on the move. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And a breaking ball misses outside. Goldie aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. Torkelson over to second. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that gives Jazz Chisholm Jr. a chance to hit with 2 out. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And it's 2-1 now. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Way high. Two on, 2 outs. That's in there, and it's 1-1. And there's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. In the dirt.
2-2.
Nice job behind the plate there. Caught him looking for the K. Yanks strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Manuel Margot up to the plate. Weaver back to work. And that one fouled off. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Strike 3, got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Dingler in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The Tigers yet to pick up a hit here. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Got him swinging.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Check swing of the first pitch. Looked down to third. And he went around, according to Patrick Johnson. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
The Tigers down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. And takes low for ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
2 outs. That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. brings it in for the third out. So 5 perfect innings in the books. Yankees 1 and the Tigers nothing. Back at Comerica Park, top 6, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. That's in there. That's strike 1.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That one just misses the outside corner. And the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Pitch misses. 2-2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Outside.
Strike.
Hard hit right side. Whips it to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Jason Dominguez will hit next. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a strike in there. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
One and 2.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Here's a high chopper. Throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held in check, but they still lead it 1-0. And we're back. The batter now, Javier Baez. First pitch misses. Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game big. Off to a good start for the leadoff knock.
The dream of a perfect game turns out to be just that thanks to this hit. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Luke Weaver won't go any further, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length, back with a new arm after this. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Will Warren. This is his third time out this year. No outs, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Ryan Kreidler. And the first offering is not close. Movement in the bullpen. Yoendrys Gomez getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hedrick getting cranked up as well. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. That's towards center. Grisham trying to get there. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. And now the right fielder, Zach McKinstry, struck out swinging his first time. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the sixth. That one not close. 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Over to first, and he's safe. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Here's a 2-2. Ground ball, could be 2. To Volpe at second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So up next, Justin Henry Malloy. 0 for 2 in this one. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
McKinstry leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball. 1-1.
On the ground right side, and it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Holton.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Well, one-run game. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. Holton, 28 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. Little chopper rolls foul. And there's a foul ball. That missed by a lot. And the count is 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. 1 for 3. That one's in there. 0-1. There's a strike of the knees.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That one missed. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. Down in order go the Yankees. But they're on top 1-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yoendrys Gomez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now the number 2 hitter, Andy Ibanez. First pitch just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That one finds the corner, and it's 1-1. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take.
Got him. One gone here. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Spencer Torkelson now at the plate. Fastball is outside. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one misses. Ball 3. Manuel Margot in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the tying run is on base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Margot swings through it for strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
In the air out to center. And that'll get down for a hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
There's a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Two on, one out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Yoendrys Gomez done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Brent Hedrick.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
0-1.
One strike.
So the tying run at second, and that is out of play. Two on, 2 outs, and ball 1. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2 stays alive. Ground ball left side. They get the force. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. 8th inning coming up. Yankees 1 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tommy Kahnle.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, known for his late inning heroics. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-0.
Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Out towards right center field. McKinstry should have this one. And there's one down. So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brant Herter getting ready to go. Skubal warming up as well. The 1-0. Just off the inside edge.
2 balls, no strike.
And that misses. And that's ball 3. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Man at first with one gone. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Right through there for a strike. That's down and in. Chisholm, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Now one missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Man at first, one away. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece and stays alive. 3-2 on the way. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 in this one. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
And it's even up.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit left field. Around third. He's safe. It's 2-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff, but base hit.
And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. That pitch gets the corner, and that is strike 1. And that drops in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Going to count 1 and 2. That one missing inside. Struck him out looking. Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. That clips the corner. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. So here's Baez now. Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And that one hammered. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Tigers going with a pinch hitter. Colt Keith. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Tying run at the plate. That's a base hit. Baez headed for the plate. The relay throw. Safe at the plate. And a 2-1 ball game now.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
No outs, runner at first. And up next for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. In the dirt, blocked. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That pitch gets the inside corner. That is strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. So the tying run at second. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Tapped softly on the ground. Chisholm in plenty of time to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brent Hedrick gives way, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Mark Leiter Jr.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Justin Henry Malloy up now for the Tigers.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
First offering, and it just misses. the tying run is 90 feet away. Fouled off down the right side. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
2 strike.
Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Brant Herter.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now into the ball game on defense. Riley Green. He'll be patrolling center field. Well, one-run game, and now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. That misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Carpenter makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
And a foul ball. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And there's a ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Carpenter. He makes the grab. 2 down. Two down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead. Calling at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here is Aaron Judge. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Chisholm stands in now and watches strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. And he chases a high fastball there. Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Bellinger is in to score, and they lead by 2.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Volpe stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The lefty, the 1-0. Just missed. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th.
Hey! 2 balls, 1 strike.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two outs. Cut on and miss, struck him out. They limit the damage here. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Devin Williams. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now Spencer Torkelson, a walk and a pair of strikeouts. Ball 1, no strikes.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
That's inside.
That's inside.
That's down and in.
3-0.
And there's the automatic.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Manuel Margot. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Tying run at the plate. That misses the zone. One ball, one strike.
One strike.
Ouch, that one drilled him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
First and second, no outs. Dylan Dingler getting ready to hit. Puts a bunt down. Volpe at second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
He's 2 outs away. And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. That's inside, and that's ball one.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. And another ball. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swings and misses at one down below the zone.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Now it's Javier Baez. Swing and a miss. Going one.
No ball, one strike.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Williams is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.